Listen, Rob, you don't want to talk about it, and I get it. But I can't help. I don't know how to put it to you
We
without you
can't help.
going, oh, what do you think I'm going to say?
do you know what? I really don't know. I think it might. I listen to the show, and it may be something about the
Why?
charts and off menu.
Yeah,
Is it something to
basically.
do with that?
It's in that
No,
area. It's in that
it's
area.
you are
To-
one of the most successful podcasters in the UK, no question.
Globally, I'd say.
Now, I don't know what my follow up
Just tell us what
is,
it's like, basically.
but I don't think you can ever tell us, Rob, and me be satisfied.
Well,
What do you want to know
we don't know.
Don't
Just
know.
tell us about being you, I think, as a
about being
podcaster.
me? Okay, I'll
As a
tell you about being
podcast.
me. Okay,
So,
so
do you feel like you're part of this juggernaut that can't be stopped? Regardless of whether you turn the wheel or pull the
do you know
brake,
what?
this
I
is a
think
podcast juggernaut. It's a big hitter.
because we do it so lo-fi because it's literally just in our house on Zoom. A bit like how you guys do it.
Yeah,
Because
but there's one major difference.
God,
The
what's that? Sorry.
numbers. So this
Well, the numbers is weird because they're not. It's not when I go and do a tour, you notice it, and it's a bit overwhelming because when you start out and your tour gets bigger, you're going into bigger rooms, so you're obviously confronted with.
is that you touring or the podcast touring?
Well, both really. I mean, when we
Yeah.
did the arenas with the podcast, that was like
Fucking insane.
Fucking hell.
I mean, absolutely like mental. But actually, once that because that was a little while ago now, and I think the numbers are still doing well. And still going up.
I came to the Brighton one. That was like a warm up.
Working
That
for it,
was what was mad about that. They did the dome as a warm up, David.
What's the dome hold? Like
1,500. And that was a little, let's try some bits and bobs. I felt fucking overwhelmed for you.
Yeah, that was quite overwhelming. But actually, now day to day, you don't really notice it because we just do it at home. I literally chat to, and it's because it's not any bits, so there's no prep really. It's just like catch up with Josh, and then we interview some people. And I thought, right, cheers, right, I'll send you that email and I'll go out. I sort of forget that we do it almost, apart from people talking to me about it. But it's not like, if you go to do a TV show, if you do a sitcom or something, you go in and there's like 12 people working on it, and then it gets more viewers, and then actually you've been requested to go on this show, you've been doing and stuff like that, then that's when it sort of builds and you notice it. But weirdly, on the podcast, you just you're separate from it.
So that's even more intriguing because you go, I just sort of have a chat with Josh and I'm still one of the biggest podcasters on the planet.
You think of how many podders are starting? How many comedians are
we
trying
have
to
this
start?
we have this chat
Like
every
trying
month.
that, and you're just up there, just
another 8 minutes because we say we're 30-second. We have a little bit of a low. We go fucking 30-second. Then David would go, hold on, 800,000 podcasts started this week, and we're 30-second.
Okay.
Let's just enjoy it.
I don't really look at the I don't look at this. I don't look at the charts.
No.
But we did at the start.
Well, I imagine I wouldn't if I was guaranteed to be in the top.
Well,
bloody
we're not
four.
really. It's all the news ones are the top ones now.
Yeah, but we're just talking comedy only. We don't worry about all categories.
Well, I feel a bit like Leicester City, if I'm honest with you, right? So when we were like number one for ages, and we won, like basically, when you're number one for ages, you feel like you've won the Premier League, right?
Where are you?
Like.
Second. Fucking hell. My eyes got. I went, fucking hell, I can't even see him. Oh, second. 28th, we are. Fucking hell.
Is that all overall or comedy?
No, just comedy. Let's have a look.
I look at the overall one.
You look at overall.
Comedy one, dear.
Overall, you
overall
are.
One, yeah.
Fucking 14.
I just want to know, do you enjoy it, Rob? Do you enjoy
I love
it?
I genuinely love it. And I have little notes on my phone of things that I think will work on it. And for me, I love just going on it and just saying to Josh whatever I want and being completely free and just say whatever and try and push, because I know Josh and we work well together, push a bit if it's like a bit or with it and push it as far as we can go. And if it does tip over into not being like sort of broadcastable, I trust Michael, the producer, to look after us. Yeah. And you know what? It's like us as a three, we're a little unit and we feel like, because there's other big, massive podcasts now that have got 30, 40 people working on it. And stuff.
Mad, isn't it?
Are they?
Well, yeah, big. Well, if you're filming
Rio
it, you're editing it,
Ferdinand
you're
and
planning
Friends
it
or
up.
whatever.
Yeah. But I really enjoy it, and I try not to think about it if that makes sense, because it's all too
Yeah.
overwhelming and also too much pressure. And I think, no, go out and just be honest, and then
Yeah.
see if people like it. The way I look at it is, if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. If it dwindles and stops, I'll do something else. And I've always thought like that with everything I do. If I'm doing stand up or whatever.
Exactly.
Can I ask something? I shouldn't. Who told us off for saying that? Gabby Roslin said, "Can I
What?
ask?" Do you remember when we spoke to Gabby Logan? She said, "Stop
Yeah.
saying, can I ask a question?"
No, I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Oh, cheers.
And the answer's no, David.
I'm gonna plow on.
You do it with me, Joe.
I know, but
Can I
you
ask a
get
question?
you get cross.
I love when you two have a little go at each other.
Well, I
It's
like the
so
moments.
joyful.
I like the
You
few
feel-
moments where we don't.
You know what I like about it? It's like day 3 of a stag do, where everyone likes each other, but not now.
Had enough.
There's a little bit of a resentment.
Bit of
and everyone knows that.
nickel. Bit of nickel.
Push the buttons, and someone's remembered something someone did on day 1 and brings it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Did you not get that with Josh?
Yeah, but I really resonate with your ramping it up for the pod,
Yeah.
because there'll be certain.
Yeah,
things
but
where-
I think that's bollocks sometimes.
No, I
think.
don't.
I do. Yeah, it's just an excuse to get away with it. Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
think?
Yeah,
No.
and
A
it,
bit of
and it
There's gotta
comes
be a seed
across
of-
like it. It comes across like it.
It only works if there's a seed of truth.
Exactly.
Oh, of course.
Ramping it up
But
is
if
how
you
much
lived
you want
like
it.
that, the way we talk, you'd be in prison. You'd be insane.
But it does.
So, what's your
Right.
question?
Anyway, my question. Yeah, with like you said with the podcast, this freedom of saying whatever. Do you
Yeah.
find it harder with other stuff then when people go, "Oh, you can't do that, Rob, on this show," or and people
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, too
Mm.
many cook. Does it feel like too many cooks on other
Yeah.
things?
Yes, a little bit. I feel that sometimes, and especially the way I approach work, because so basically I used to get really stressed with like rehearsals, script meetings. If we're doing like a panel show, like if I'm hosting it, they go through the script about 1,000 times. Just rewrite. All that stuff overwhelms
Yeah.
me, and I found I'm dyslexic, so that's why I've got to know working memory. So if you're telling me something, I can't keep it all in my head at once. It just leaves. So then I sit there and panic, and it reminds me of school not being able to keep up, where I'm much better off with one producer that go, Rob, we need to hit these 4 beats, off you go, just send me out and I'll be better than I will be with 2 days of rehearsal. So
Right.
learning that has made me understand it, but also I've understand that they're not just being difficult, that's the way their brain works. So I need to sit there and explain that I'm not taking loads from this, but I understand we need to do it for the show. So I
Right.
can do that, and it's fine. And I'm a lot calmer now. I'm less aggy because I understand it. But in an ideal world, like the best stuff I do is the podcast, my stand up, and Rob and Romesh, and all that is
Being
Rob and
left
Romesh.
alone.
We have never planned anything we've ever said. Same with Josh. We've never gone. You say that. It's literally what you've been up to, or me and Romesh will be stuck in New York talking to a rapper about hip hop, and we just sent in, and we just like see what happens basically. And I love that. That's my favorite thing to do. So
Yeah.
some stuff where it's overly so like that I found it fascinating. You've not mentioned it on the show, that doing Last One Laughing, Joe.
Oh
Doing
yeah.
that was quite overwhelming for both sides, because there's the people like you guys, you and Bob, that've got your set pieces. You are geniuses at that. It's like for me watching like Messi take a free kick or something and just be like, my head's blown. Like how you can take an idea and make it that funny and it be so perfect in the timing as that. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, and I felt very vulnerable on that show because I'm not good at those things.
Oh,
Like
really?
set piece things.
I
And
remember
I'm
you saying you sort of had not bailed out of it beforehand, but you were like, I'm not. That's
yeah,
not what
I'm not,
good at."
whatever. If I've got to do something, I
Yeah.
just do countryside book. I almost
Yeah.
like, cut my own legs off. I go, no, I don't want to do it. Or actually, if I calm down and went through it, I'd probably be able to come up with a really good idea. So that's something I need to work on. But you and Bob are just different level. So then on that show, I just focused on loads of people have bits, loads of people have ideas, but I trust myself to be funny and quick. I back
Yeah.
myself to be quick off the mark. So I'll just wait for everyone to do their stuff and then chip in with like an extra line or my punchline on it or stuff like that, which is a bit more.
I remember you.
stressful.
I remember you saying that was like, you just trust yourself to be. Well, you're funny, but it's like, But you've also done enough stuff to prove to yourself that you're gonna be
And I
all
don't need
right.
loads of prep or loads of pages of notes and stuff. I have to just
Yeah.
trust that I'll be funny. And the way I look at it is now, if I'm hired to do something, they've got me for however long they've booked me for, and I'll turn up. I can't guarantee I'll be funny. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like they have booked me for a certain amount of time, and I'll try my best, and it'll either work or it won't. So I don't put that pressure on myself anymore.
How
It's
much
like,
pressure was there in there to be funny?
I didn't think there was
Nah,
really.
it was way more relaxed and chilled
Was
than I
it?
thought it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. It was long. By the end of the day, everyone was a bit over it, kind of thing, because it was such a long record. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it actually, because I was a bit like, oh, do I want to do this? Because it's
Yeah.
like a new show. Then they were like, I heard a few murmurings of who was on it, and I was like, if Joe's like, and I heard Joe was on it. I was like, if Joe's on it, then I'll, and there was a couple of others, and I was like, oh, they're really good and funny, and I like them, so I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only a couple of days. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
What I found overwhelming though was all the advertising, Joe. I don't know if you found that difficult because it became
What you
really
mean?
popular. Well,
What you
every
mean?
bus had our face on,
Oh, fucking hell, my
the
brother.
train stations,
Yeah.
and then that makes people come up to you more. I don't know if you had more people coming up to you at that point in that
Um,
period.
Not
You don't
really.
go anywhere, do you?
No, really don't.